Hey guys, it's Amon from Meat and the Meatless, and today I'm making a conclusion to my low protein raw vegan experiment. Some of you guys may remember I made a couple videos about this a little while back, and I was seeing if it would make any difference if I took in less protein in the form of protein powder in my muscle building and my training results. And so I did this for several weeks. And so I have some conclusions for you guys and some things I want to say. So the first thing is, yes, it did make a difference. Having the protein versus not having the protein, yes, it made a difference. Second thing, second thing, there are pros and there are cons to each thing. So I want to go into those. So first thing, um, what difference did it make? I did lose some weight whenever I cut my protein. I absolutely did lose some weight. Now, what was that weight? Was that weight actual muscle, or was it water? So on and so forth. So there's that. Um, but yes, so I did lose some weight. My strength took a little bit of a hit, but I did get hurt. Not training, you know, I train with such good form that getting hurt training doesn't happen. But anyway, I did get hurt and I wasn't able to train for a week. So anyway, my strength took a hit, and um, that wasn't very fun. But in getting my strength back and building my size back up after that week, because if you guys don't know, like when you train, you're training day in and day out. If you take a week off, it makes a difference. Some people are like, oh, you take a week off, it's not, you'll never notice. Yes, you will. You will. Your muscles will shrink. Your strength can go down. It doesn't necessarily have to go down. It just depends. But for me, it definitely went down a bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. But yeah, so that happened. Um, Now there's one interesting thing. So whenever you like when I don't take protein powder, there's a different smell when I go when nature calls. Um, when I go number one, we'll just say that there's a different smell than when I do have protein, and I can smell the the excess that gets excreted out, right? So there's that. So it's definitely not all digesting optimally, but I already knew that, right? So that's another thing, right? That's another thing to consider. Now I'm currently now back adding my protein powder to my smoothies again. Why am I doing that? Well, it gives me more calories. It's convenient, and I really like the texture. And the protein powder that I get has one ingredient. It's organic, it's raw, and it's not. It doesn't have any of that other mess. And I take it in moderation. I take a little bit. So I am having protein. My protein right now is somewhere in the neighborhood of 140 grams a day. Maybe if I added up every piece of fruit and everything, it might be around 160. Um, but I'm at about today. I weighed myself at 228. So my protein is way lower than that, obviously, grams wise. Um, but yeah, so my conclusion: can you build muscle on a very, very low protein diet? And could I build muscle on a very, very low protein diet? Yes, yes. It can be a little bit inconvenient, especially when you have to eat in the neighborhood of 5,000 calories a day. And if you can add some protein powder and get a few extra calories in there, that can help. Um, Plus, protein, the satiating effect of protein helps um, for you to not feel hungry as soon as you would after. So there's that. Um, but yeah, guys, do I effectively build muscle more or less with higher or lower protein? I still can't conclusively say unless I get my body composition checked, but I can say that I would think that likely there is a correlation over time in having a little bit too low of protein, right? You don't need to go crazy with it, but you don't need to have It's like if you're a guy like me and you weigh like 230 pounds and you're having 60 grams of protein a day, that's a little low, right? That's a little low. So maybe you shoot for something like zero point 0.5, at least zero point 0.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. 0.5, zero point 0.6 is a good place to be. You're not overloading your body with a bunch of protein. So that's a good solid place to be, and that's going to continue to be my recommendation. I'm going to err on the side of zero point 0.6 grams per pound of body weight. Um, and I do think that if you want to really build some muscle, then I believe that's the way to go. But if just want to be like slim and you want to be lean, you really don't need it. Um, so uh, excuse the feet, guys. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so that's my conclusion, guys. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know. If you want to see any more, if you want me to do any more kind of experiments, then let me know that as well. And guys, I do offer one-on-one coaching. My clients get really great results, and actually, I'll be putting some of those on here for you guys to see. And Also, I have a group. I have a raw vegan support group where I go live every week. I post their information. My ebook is free there. How to build muscle and lose body fat as a vegan as quickly as possible. The 10 Commandments for building muscle as a vegan are there. I wrote that also, and um, and we just talk there, right? We talk, we support each other, and it's people all around the world. So if you guys are interested in that, that'll be in a comment pin below. And for one-on-one coaching, that will be in the description. But I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.